up with my the extension cord on.
So Kevin is all in everything that he does. He's a great father. He's a great role model for all youth. He's certainly an accomplished business leader who drives excellence in his field. He cares deeply and truly involved in improving the world. So in my opinion, he is the perfect choice for the Tri-County Scholarship Fund's Hall of Fame Award. Please join me in celebrating Kevin Cummings.
Thank you. I'm the cleanup hitter, batting fourth. Now that the Cubs won, I heard Father Mahoney's a great Cub fan, so congratulations to the Cubs. And Miranda and Rob, I was in pre-med for 1 semester at Middlebury. The labs interfered with basketball practice, so I went on to being an accountant and a banker, no less. So, Brian, thank you very much for that kind introduction. If I was a tax accountant, I would have taken 35% off the top. But Brian is a good friend and mentor to me. As he said, we met many years ago when our daughters were roommates and teammates. He didn't mention this, but they were a nationally ranked Colby College lacrosse team. Brian is recognized as a great healthcare leader and expert in his field. He has worked all over the country, in Vermont, Pennsylvania, and in Maryland, before coming to us here in New Jersey and Atlantic Health. John Hopkins' loss was our gain. But most importantly, he and his wife, Donna, are great friends, as he said, to the Cummings family. I would also like to extend my congratulations to my fellow honorees, Mary Farrell and her family, Bishop Rodemer, and Ed Hennessy. I salute the Bishop and Ed for their leadership and vision for creating this great organization 35 years ago. And I thank Mary and her children for all the good things that they do. The Farrell family is a pillar of the community and Catholic education. They have been great benefactors, as Mary said, at Oratory Prep, Oak Knoll, and Mount St. Mary's. Before he passed away, Mary's husband, Mike, was a great friend. He was always there to coach in the CYO program at St. Teresa's. He was truly a man for others and understood that you make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give back. It is an honor for me to receive this award tonight with such a wonderful group of fellow honorees. And let's give them all another round of applause. It has been said that education is the great equalizer. And for the past 35 years, the Tri-County Scholarship Fund has been a game changer for hundreds of local students. I grew up in Jersey City, where my parents made sure that my siblings and I attended the local Catholic schools, St. Patrick's and St. Aidan's. These schools help instill in me a set of values that I will own for the rest of my life. It is these values that have hopefully guided me to be of service to others. Later, when I attended high school at St. Peter's Prep, I was exposed to the good Jesuits, but more importantly, I played basketball for one of the greatest coaches in the history of New Jersey, a man named Jerry Halligan. He taught me many life lessons and perhaps unknowingly prepared me for a career focused on service. He was a fierce competitor, but he always was fair, never made excuses, and led a balanced life. Like Mike, running a successful business in New York City, volunteering to coach at the high school level, and raising his own family in Bergen County. In fact, Mike Farrell reminded me of my high school coach. They both lived a life of service to others, led by faith, family, and friends. Recently, with Mary, I had the pleasure to visit DePaul High School. As I walked through the halls, I was struck by a photo of Pope Francis surrounded by many inspirational messages. Love one another, look for opportunities to serve, be grateful, use kind words, give without expectation, work hard and have faith, forgive others, and always do your best. And just as St. Ignatius tells us, I wish not to merely be called a Christian, but to be a Christian. And every day, these DePaul students walk by these messages. A Catholic education inspires its students to develop these habits of leadership. The DePaul community does this by not only developing their minds, but also by nurturing their souls. Our children are our future. They are all we have to keep this world going. And as business leaders, we must work together to ensure that they are prepared to become the leaders of the next generation. While Investors Bank is the largest bank headquartered in New Jersey, I'm proud to say that we remain true to our roots as a community bank. We believe in contributing to the vitality of our local communities. Equally important, we believe in giving back to make a difference. Even though Mike grew up on Wall Street, we do not live by the Wall Street golden rule. I have the gold, I make the rules. Rather, we live by the regular golden rule found in the Bible. Treat people the way you wanted to be treated. Put others first. This concept applies not just in our personal lives, but also in our business strategy. Anyone can write a check. At Investors, we take the extra step. Our employees volunteer their time and their talents to give back and make a difference. We recognize that being a successful company is simply not good enough. We strive to be significant and want our service to others to be our passion and our legacy. We strive to be leaders who serve and not self-serving leaders. In closing, I share the words of one of our great American businessmen, Henry Ford, who said, "To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. Be a giver, not a taker. It's also good business." It is a philosophy that is shared by everyone here tonight, by everyone at Tri-County. However, Greg, his much engaged board, and his team cannot do it by themselves. So tonight I urge everyone to give their time, talents, and treasure to this great organization. Trust me, you will receive so much more than you give. Let's break the bank tonight. Let's cross over $1 million. Thank you, and God bless, and I appreciate your time.